Have you noticed that artificial meat, which was so popular in the past few years, has suddenly disappeared? Why? In 50 years ago, there is a science fiction movie called Green Food. It said that by 2022, 99% of human beings can only eat a kind of man-made green cookies. Only 1% of the richest people can eat pure natural foods, and the ordinary people in the city can only rely on the government to issue green cookies to fill up their stomachs. It can be seen that human beings in 50 years ago have been able to predict that what is happening today. Also, about 50 years ago, the Renault Tobacco Company of the United States spent $325 million to develop the world's first heat-not-burn cigarette. I emphasize that it was $325 million 50 years ago. The principle of this heat-not-burn cigarette is very simple. You first light a piece of charcoal with a lighter. The charcoal will heat up the aluminum tube next to it, and the aluminum tube will heat up the tobacco inside. That's all with a research and development fund of $325 million. Do you think it's expensive? I don't think it's expensive at all. If you've done R&D once, you'll know that the R&D cost is a bottomless pit. 50 years ago, this was a very brave thing to try, but the CEO of Reynolds Tobacco, Tylee Wilson, after trying their heat-not-burn cigarette, was furious with their R&D team and said that the cigarettes tasted like shit, which is a very straight and honest comment. If the attempt 50 years ago was brave and exciting, but since then the direction of the research and development of heat-not-burn cigarettes has completely changed to using a variety of artificial flavors to cover up the unpleasant taste, which is very frustrating. But the facts have proved that they are very successful. The capital is always going to dress up all kinds of artificial things to be trendy, fashionable, environmentally friendly, and healthy, and most of the human beings have been slowly domesticated by various artificial flavors. Success after success has made the capital get carried away, too radical, and come up with artificial meat. If not, some heroes step forward and keep calling for everyone to stay awake. I believe most of the human beings have been brainwashed and domesticated. I can't understand why some people believe that these things are more trendy, fashionable, environmentally friendly, and healthier. And no matter how advanced the artificial flavors are, they can't replace the real, pure natural flavors.
Well, this heat-not-burn cigarette right here, and let's go and find out. It doesn't taste like a cigarette. It does not taste like a cigarette. It's a very dry, wow, that is so dry. It is really, really, really dry. But it is so dry, it dries out my throat so fast. I really do need so much water when I'm smoking these. They really dry out the back of your throat. They really do dry out the back of your throat so much. It dries out the back of your throat a lot. Because it is just drying out my throat so much. Oh my God, wow.
Capitalists think they can simulate the flavor of natural tobaccos by using artificial flavors, but they don't understand that natural tobaccos have to be in the balance of water and fire in order to burst out the ultimate sweetness, which is the flavor with soul, and only those who haven't been domesticated by the capital can enjoy this soulful and ultimate sweetness. And Loong Shell is the only smoking device in the world that is able to achieve the ultimate balance between water and fire, is a new type of smoking device that is able to release the ultimate sweetness of natural tobaccos. Loong Shell, science with soul and warm,